Okay guys, a moment of truth. What is Fushimi Inari actually like here in Kyoto on a Sunday morning? It's currently 11 a.m. and I thought that I'd bring you here to one of the most popular, perhaps most crowded potentially places in Kyoto, the world, I don't know. Let's find out together. Do you really want to come? Wow, wow, wow. What a change. I mean, would you consider this as crowded? That's the question. So I think that one of the things that you need to consider when we're talking about crowdedness is where you're from. Because some people might actually think that this is not crowded and others might actually think that this is hell on earth. It really does depend on where you live and what you're used to. Now, I think that Europe has a little bit of a tourism problem in many areas, and therefore it just means that coming to a place like this, where there are some crowds, does it feel super crowded? It's crowded, yeah. I mean, we're not there yet. This is just a start. But yeah, does it feel crowded? A little bit. Not overly crowded. No more than walking through a busy high streets right now. So the approach to Fushimi Inari Taisha, the shrine, is full of little stores. And just a few years ago during COVID, many of these were actually closed. Some of them were even selling things at a discount, which is crazy to think. What a difference. Thankfully, there's plenty of hydration. Another thing to consider is also like the ambience of a place. Like, what is the feel of the place? Some places are actually better with people than completely empty. Now, by all means, I am absolutely not alone right now, and I'm not saying that this place would be perfect if this place was actually full of people. But there's just something to consider as we walk a little bit further up. We start seeing some tourist sort of like centric signs. Eating and drinking are prohibited from here. I mean, you need to remember that this is a holy site, not just a you know, like Disneyland attraction. It might be popular. Let's see what the rules here. Requests from Fushimi Inari Taisha. The grounds of Fushimi Inari Taisha are a sacred area that has been a space for worship for more than a millennium, ever since the shrine was founded in AD 711. This is what I'm saying. It's not just for photos. No smoking or fires. Entering restricted areas, please don't do that. Flying drones, absolutely not. Please do not damage anything. Don't put anything on top of lanterns. Shouting, sitting on the ground. Be quiet, guys. Be quiet. Guys, I've come to Fushimi Inari for you. Well, for me, I'm not gonna lie, but I've come for you too. So why not subscribe to the channel and help me out, right? Let's make more videos like this, hopefully. Things are very, very well marked at the moment. Let's continue. So usually Fushimi Inari Taisha, this area, has a sort of one-way system where you walk one set of gates and you return another set of gates. Basically, it's a way of managing, you know, like managing crowds, managing people. I mean, I'd love you to tell me in the comment section whether you think this is overcrowded right now or whether you think it's okay for the moment. I mean, we'll carry on walking. It might get worse. It might get better. Let's see. Let's pray in peace and quiet. I mean, is it quiet right now? I could definitely hear people talking. There's a lot of people around this area. There's still plenty of space though. I guess that the sun helps because people keep away from the sun and go into the shady areas, as you could probably see. Would this area be nicer with less people? Yes, absolutely. I'm not gonna dispute that this area will be much nicer with less people. But at the moment, I'm not finding it to be overly crowded. Let's keep on going. We get to some of these sort of like wishes. People can purchase these tiny, smaller torii gates, write their wishes and hang them here, and hope that they come true. I believe that these are called Emma. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, I was right. They're called Emma. You can take it home, or you can hang them up. What would you do? Would you hang it up and leave it here? Know that your prayer is here in Fushimi Inari? Pretty cool thing to do. Or would you take it home as a souvenir? Hard choices, guys. Now, this is where things get interesting, because obviously that's been a little bit of an open space. But as we approach the torii tunnel, the gates, it's a rather smaller space with a lot of people probably wanting to go through. So I am going to expect it to feel a little bit more crowded. What do you think? Starting to get the people stopped for the first photos. Now the worst thing right now, I think, are the umbrellas. I think that once you're inside, you don't need umbrellas. Thankfully, some people have some common sense. This is just a start. It's a little bit of like a patience waiting game. You can get your photo, but I guess that, how would you sort of like decide the level of crowdedness? I was thinking about this earlier, and I think that maybe I would give it a mark or a number based on how easy it is to take photos, or how difficult it is to take photos, or how long you need to take to like wait to take a photo. If that makes any sense. Photo time, people are so patient. You know, like they wait. I mean, within reason. And we haven't even got to the like more compact like gate area where you know, that's the part where people really want to take the pictures. This part is beautiful. First time visitors will come here and they'll sort of like go, oh my god, this is so cool, and they'll start taking pictures at the very beginning. But when they get to the fork now, that's where they sort of go, oh my god, this is really cool. It does at times feel like you are in some kind of a procession, like following people, like where are we going, you know, sort of feels a little bit like that sometimes. This is very crowded now. Impossible to take pictures? No. Definitely people are respectful and they will let you take the pictures, you know, and wait, but you need to be quick, and you need to also let people pass, you know, or else it's not going to be the best experience. But as you can see, it's kind of packed right now. And when you find the occasional gap, you sort of run for the gap. Like now, just a little sort of like evidence that you can have the little few gaps here and there. It works.
This guy's lying, only because some people took pictures for an hour. That's the only way. He's right.
What's that?
That's the only way people stop to take pictures.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
There are some gaps, as you can see, and then there's a large crowd of people behind. What happens is actually people stop to take pictures, and everyone's respectful, and they also stop behind them. And that creates a little bit of a gap, which gives you the opportunity to take those, you know, famed Fushimi Inari pictures. Right, that's the first sort of bit of gates. What's your number one tip for taking pictures?
Get here earlier before the crowds do.
But there are crowds now, and what were you saying to me before?
It's like 11:30, so it's like all the tour groups are here. But yeah, to take pictures, either get here when it's not as busy, or people kind of stop to take pictures. You get a little bit of a gap, or as you get further on the route, there's not as many people there. I think Rome's a lot more crowded, Barcelona's a lot more crowded. I think this is the highest tourism Japan's ever received.
100%.
Yeah.
And where are you from?
United States. I just like Spain.
Okay, first time in Japan?
Yeah, first time.
Whew, that was pretty cool. I love it when I am, traveling and a fellow traveler sort of like reached out without me even saying anything as I was walking through the torii gates. They were like, yeah, you're right. He was hearing what I was saying. The reality is that this is just about the spot when people start to turn back, maybe a little bit further up. So hopefully soon there'll be less people. This is a trick to Fushimi Inari. Already you can feel the difference, right? Wouldn't you say? Ooh. Watch out for the steps. I think that crowd levels earlier on, back there, were at 90% capacity, close to overcrowded. Nearly there, not quite. I can totally understand how it can become overcrowded, especially around the public holiday. Thank goodness that this isn't a public holiday, guys. Oh my goodness, I don't even want to think of it. What Fushimi Inari during a public holiday would be like. But yeah, certainly now things are quieting down. And if you're wondering, yep, there are some toilets here. Halfway up, well, probably not halfway up, but so there's like a little rest stop here. I'm just backtracking. Selling souvenirs and the like, just for reference. Some candles, and the gates continue. But this is now even quieter. So I think we've dropped 50% of the people, to be honest. You can see the gaps. Some people, but there are gaps. Crowd levels have gone down. Some nice gaps in front of me. I mean, I'm not totally alone, but I mean, there's plenty of space to take pictures. I totally get it. Every time that I come here, I'm always reminded how cool this place is. So why wouldn't the rest of the world want to come here, right? Why wouldn't you want to come here? Regardless of the crowds, I think it's worth it. Just, come with the mindset that you're not going to be alone.
Very top of the mountain. Unless you don't want to. No, I want to.
Okay, enough about Fushimi Inari. You sort of get sucked in. I've been here much longer than I originally planned to. It's just so easy just to walk and try to get that perfect shot, try to get that perfect picture, and the whole area is so beautiful. Now, yeah, you can actually plan to come here a little bit earlier, a little bit later, and get those less sort of touristy shots that do exist. But hopefully this video has given you a good idea of what it's like. Hello again.
Welcome back. It's a lot less people when you keep on walking past like the entranceway. That's my new advice for you. There's no one up here. It's great.
Yeah, say that again.
All right, so this is my guy over here, Gibraltar. Once you get past like the entrances of all the gates, just keep walking, go to the top. There's like nobody here.
Indeed.
It's great.
It is.
Would have been useful 20 minutes ago, man.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Oh boy. It sort of feels magical here with its own sort of like bamboo vibes in the background, which is pretty cool. Nobody, not nobody, but fewer people sort of venture to the sides, and I think it's worth it. Just remember that you don't want to sit down on the floor. This is considered sacred ground, you know, just remember that. This is why you pay more for drinks. I just wanted to add, as we sort of near the end of the route, I didn't get to the very top. I've done it before though. It is worth it. Maybe not on such a hot, like sticky day, but definitely any time of the year, I'd say, make sure that you apply insect repellent, which I did this morning, but maybe in retrospect I should have brought my insect repellent with me to have a little bit of a top up, because I'm currently being attacked right now, guys. So on that note, is Fushimi Inari worth it? 100% yes. Is Fushimi Inari crowded? I'll leave that to the comments, but I think that potentially yes, potentially it can become super crowded. I feel that I've been sort of lucky that it hasn't been too bad. It hasn't been empty by any means, that's for certain. And I think it will depend on the season, it will depend on the time of the day, and it will also depend on whether or not it's a public holiday or if it's a weekend. Today is a Sunday, it's now coming up to 12:30 a.m. I've spent around 2 hours, believe it or not. I had actually allocated myself an hour. That didn't happen. So yeah, I hope that this has been useful, and I do hope that you come, but that you do come with an open mind and realize that you're not going to have this place to yourself. The internet is lying. I think that this place is just now fully saturated. So many Instagram posts, so many YouTube videos. Maybe I'm part of the problem, but at least I'm trying to give a little bit of a solution here and give you the real sort of like, you know, what it's like. On that note, thanks for watching, and don't forget to explore a little bit more of Fushimi area. It's a pretty cool area. There's lots of shops, cafes, and you know, get lost and tell me what you find, if there's anything that's a little bit quieter. See you everyone to the next one. Stay positive, be happy, gaijin. Bye. Check out this video here. It's probably gonna really help you out. Here.